Iranian state television says the death toll from a stampede at a funeral for Major General Qasem Soleimani has risen to 40. The procession is taking place in the city of Kerman after the Major General was killed in a US airstrike in Iraq. Iranian media had earlier put the death toll at 35 before it was revised. Tehran declared 3 days of mourning for Soleimani but has vowed to retaliate. As Dominic Waghorn explains, the stampede comes as Britain's Foreign Secretary travels to Europe to discuss how to handle the unfolding crisis.
The stampede happened a while ago. We've seen pictures on social media showing bodies that have been trampled to death, and it does seem to have happened a while ago, and it doesn't seem to have stopped the funeral happening. There are just so many people out on the streets of Kerman, the birthplace of General Qasem Soleimani, and they're out there mourning, and they are showing their grief for the unexpected assassination of their town's most famous son. While that's going on, the diplomatic effort to try and diffuse the tension that has now arisen out of this assassination is underway. So Dominic Raab's on the way to Brussels. Britain has a number of problems here. First of all, our special relationship partner, the President of America, has carried out an act which seems to be totally at odds with our strategy, the Western strategy in the region, without even consulting us as allies. The aftermath of that is so threatening to NATO troops, for instance, in Iraq, that they are having to give up their training mission, training Iraqi forces primarily to deal with Islamic State, and focus entirely on personnel protection instead. And making matters worse, the Iranian nuclear deal, which America walked away from a while ago, that the European partners who negotiated believe is the best way of stopping a nuclear-armed Iran or war, or both, is now taking another step towards being taken off life support, because the Iranians yesterday announced that they're going to go back to enriching uranium in such a way that they may then be in breach of the deal. So a number of things on the Foreign Secretary's plate. It's taken 4 days for his government to convene at a National Security Council level. He's off to Europe to try and forge European consensus on how to move ahead with what is a diplomatic geopolitical nightmare.